and welcome to Reason News. Today we're covering a controversial new immigration policy in the United States that has sparked widespread debate and raised significant legal and ethical questions. The policy, dubbed the 30-day immigration rule, mandates that certain non-citizens register with the federal government within 30 days of its implementation or face potential deportation. Details surrounding the exact parameters of this rule are still emerging, but preliminary reports suggest it applies to a broad category of individuals who are not U.S. citizens and are present in the country. The registration process is expected to involve providing personal information, including current address, immigration status, and potentially biometric data. Failure to comply within the 30-day window could lead to enforcement actions by immigration authorities, including detention and deportation proceedings. Here's a video from the First Post.
Donald Trump's fight against illegal immigration has taken an ugly turn. The US government has introduced new rules for foreign nationals. They mandate every one of them must now register with the government if they plan to live in the United States for more than 30 days. What if they don't comply? The penalties are harsh, including jail and even deportation. No one has been spared. The new rules apply to everyone: visitors with valid visas, green card holders, even students and children. The directive is based on a World War II era law. Violators face up to $5,000 in fines or 30 days in jail. In serious cases, violators could face a lifetime ban from entering the United States again. Children must register by their 14th birthday. They must also provide fingerprints. New arrivals after the 11th of April have just 30 days to comply. This is not just a crackdown on illegal immigration, it's a crackdown on all immigrants. Even legal residents will live under threat now. They must carry proof of legal status at all times. One missed step and they risk being treated like criminals. Civil rights groups tried to stop these new rules, but a judge dismissed the challenge. He said the groups lacked standing. So the policy now stands, and the consequences are unfolding fast. International students need to follow every single visa rule to the letter. Jobless H-1B visa holders risk being labeled unlawful after their grace period ends. And if they delay or make any mistake, they could end up being deported.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So what's the way out? US immigration officials are encouraging self-deportation, and they're going the extra mile with this. They're offering immigrants their choice of flights. Some may even get help with their ticket. Those waiting to hear back on their status might be compelled to take this route because the punishment can be brutal.
Proponents of the rule argue that it is a necessary measure to enhance national security and streamline immigration enforcement. They contend that requiring registration will provide the government with a more accurate and up-to-date understanding of the non-citizen population within its borders. This, they argue, will help identify individuals who may pose a threat or who have overstayed their visas. Conversely, the 30-day immigration rule has drawn sharp criticism from human rights organizations, civil liberties advocates, and many legal scholars. Critics raise concerns about the practicality and fairness of implementing such a sweeping mandate within a limited time frame. They point to potential challenges in reaching all affected individuals, particularly those in vulnerable situations or with limited access to information and resources. A central point of contention revolves around the potential for due process violations. Opponents argue that the 30-day registration window is insufficient and could lead to the deportation of individuals who are unaware of the requirement, face language barriers, or have legitimate reasons for not being able to register within the time frame. Legal challenges to the rule are widely anticipated, with arguments likely focusing on its constitutionality and potential impact on fundamental rights. The implementation of the 30-day immigration rule comes at a time of already heightened tensions surrounding immigration in the United States. The policy is expected to have a significant impact on immigrant communities across the country, creating uncertainty and fear. Community organizations and legal aid services are scrambling to understand the full implications of the rule and prepared to assist those who may be affected. The long-term consequences of this policy remain to be seen. Its effectiveness in achieving its stated goals, as well as its broader impact on the social and economic fabric of the United States, will be closely watched. This is a developing story, and Reason News will continue to provide updates and analysis as more information becomes available. Thank you for staying informed with Reason News. Until next time, stay updated and stay curious.